Starting now. No Anarchy, no Nyx. We go Blood Run. We go Awoken, and then we go... Where's Molten CK Veil? Then we go Blood Covenant, I think. Blood Run to Awoken. And you're still going to be able to bet. The bet is open for another 7 minutes, guys. Sort of lost a round or so. Oh, effortless denied. You need to be watching for at least 5 minutes, and you get five points for every 5 minutes you watch. Sorry, effortless. Serves you right for beating me before, you bastard. No, I'm joking. We're going into the grand finals, guys. Everyone get excited. Bet. I suppose everyone lost their money on the game versus their points on the game between Base and Stone in the winner bracket.
Prepare to fight. Round begins.
Let's do this, guys. Grand final 125 FPS is beginning now. It is Agent versus Base. It's probably the game a lot of you guys have been waiting for. These are the big dogs of the 125 FPS. And that is a very typical thing that seems to be happening. You have that Ranger over there. It's like, right, great. I'm going to take the heavy. I'm going to lose my stack. And I'm going to use my ability. And I almost get a weapon. Woo! And there's a drop down. Agent just totally wrecks him. I was going to say a number of different descriptive things there that probably would not have been suitable for Twitch. Oh, some nice rail. We have got the items coming up. Agent, is he gonna... He's not gonna try it out. Agent's like, come on, come at me, bro. I got 96 health and a dream. Does he hear him below? I'd say worth it there for Agent. I do not dislike it. Yeah, so finals is best of 3, but the thing is, if Base wins the best of 3, he's got to win a second best of 3 in order to actually take the title today. So there's the advantages of being in the winner bracket, disadvantages of being in the lower bracket. That piercing sight now should come to an end. There's a good little rocket, so Agent's going to get the hell out of there. So yeah, I probably should have specified this whole double best of 3 thing, so if you bet on Base... I'm sorry guys, these are the 125 FPS rules. They've been this way for 4 or 5 years. I'm sorry if I didn't specify this and that some loyalty points may have been sacrificed along the process. But you did know it was double a limb, so I feel less bad. Sounds like you might have some disappointment then, Manganite. It's pretty sneaky at the moment. Agent knows that he can plus back until his heart's content on this map. He's got an advantage. Why do anything crazy? Base is just going to have to set up a juicy trap at some point. Not my problem, Manganite. You're going to have to beg for points. I won't be surprised if Evil makes a comeback, especially if there's time limit based duels going more regularly. But he still needs to sort out his game a little bit on Quake Champions. We've seen some of the sketchiness of some of the plays. That LG hurts so much. Just pushing him away with the rockets and did enough there to keep Base uninterested. Or to make him uninterested, should I say. The corner! Oh my god. I was wobbling out of the doorway. Takes another rail. Now it's a stack up back again. Does that light reappeared? Niet. That sounds ridiculous, Phoenix. That sounds totally ridiculous. But again, you know, like, no stupid questions, no stupid ideas here. I like that people are throwing out these suggestions. I think it's cool. Agent's currently got great success with this defensive play. It's been pretty touch and go in points, but you can't blame its effectiveness. He's got to get out of this bit. Surely that's a good rocket. Time to leave, though. He just hears the piercing sight, which is funny because a few months back, Visor would be in a really commanding position in certain instances. He gets the mega health as well. The perfect rocket to meet him at the bottom of the bounce pad in this 30 seconds, which should be an easy ride now. I think that was the suicide as well.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Just don't give Agent that advantage. Agent will milk the time. Oh, they're very good. Use of the shotgun. And remember, guys, if we go to time limit based duel, Blood Run will likely be played very similarly to how we see now, especially with the type of champions that are being used. This isn't something. It's not something that's going to make it go away. But the thing is, instead of watching it possibly 5 times, you'll watch it once. This is a very, very defensive map. Does get a couple of benefits from that, so worth the orb investment? Probably. Agent really doesn't use the orb that much for like the big kapow rocket orb combo. Oh, that was nice. Nice little PS rail. Can we call it PS rail? Can we abbreviate piercing sight? I'm so tired of saying piercing sight. PS would be P rail, not so much. PS rail, maybe. My agent's waiting for his moment to pounce. He's not ready for it. The votes are over, guys. It has ended. Ooh. He gets that tri-bolt blast over, and he hits the rail. Dude, it's just like... He just makes it look incredibly easy. He's actually going to be aggressive on this one. Oh my god, it is like a little mid-air that he gets. Oh, that's disgusting.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Is that Velocity there on the Cyberfight account? Privyet. Hey, it can always happen, Mangonite. It can always happen. If you pray extra tight, or if you get on those superstitions and whatever. Oh, he wins the round when I sit with my knee facing the left. Yeah, you know. I need to always do that, otherwise he's not got a chance to win the round. And Agent gets the first blood again. Oh my god, these rockets. Agent's just not in a rush again. I'm sorry you have to witness this velocity, but it's okay. It's Agent's map pick. Everything's fine. It's just destruction from Agent. Agent just too strong here. Agent is like the most active pro in the scene as well. Top 8 DreamHack Winter 2018. I think that's finally, like, from all the activity he's had in the years, that was him starting to get, like, a glimmer of the LAN results that we'd like to see him getting. Oh, you can get some another 53 damage afterwards. Because Agent is OG, and he's put so much work into his game. He's getting a 3-0 right now. That was pretty convincing. Sorry, I can't think of any other words. I've been live now for 6.5 hours. Give me a break, guys. Avec, when he's getting ready for a LAN, he has a very meticulous practice regime. He's not the type of player who streams or, you know, will be grinding the ranked ladder, but he's someone who knows how to prepare for a tournament. You know, he's been winning events since he was, what, like 15 years old or something like that? 14 years old? He has a good mindset as a pro. And so people, oh my god, Avic's doing this without having played much. It's like, no, he's practiced and he has come to an event goddamn ready. Alright, so we'll go over to a map 2, guys. And a lot of the old school players, like people like Cooler, Cypher, Avec, Rafa, of course, Dahang, Kilson, Tox. You know, they were playing events back in the day when there was like everything to fight for. You weren't really getting like a salary and stuff, and a lot of the time prizes wouldn't really mean anything unless you got top 1, and even then it was like enough money maybe to prepare to get you traveling to the next couple events after that. So they know how much practice has to go into making sure you're going to get a win or getting as good a position as possible. And now in this day and age, like, you can actually make some okay money if you place in top 8 in some of the bigger tournaments. Although obviously you're not going to get the most of it unless you're placing top 1, top 2 still, and that's when you really actually start to profit from it quite hard. So when they bring in their practice from the old age of esports to the new age, where there's more money to play for and opportunities to play for, they still grind it just as hard as they used to. Whereas I feel like some of the newer players, they maybe sometimes take for granted how good they are at a current moment and don't account for actually the skill ceiling rising 2 weeks before an event. Because in 2 weeks, these old pros, within the first 2 days, they're back to like their old shape. And as they get through those 2 weeks, if you know, a lot of them are like for Cooler, he's played like 24 hours a day for 6 months straight, you know. But in those last 2 weeks, anything can happen.
2, 1.
People keep breaking the skill barriers in Quake. Alright guys, we move into map 2 here. Base is going on an absolute charge with this LG. 63% lightning gun. Base is just hitting then. And now we're on Base's map pick. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, missed jump. I like the little mini rocket jump that he did over to the health bubble. It helped him get kind of away a little sooner. I don't know. Is there a rail? No, there wasn't a rail for him to be afraid of. Interesting orb. Keeps him at the top level. It keeps him in good map position. So even though he didn't actually get any items or anything like that immediately, he suddenly has a commanding position in the map. With minimal ammunition, minimal stack, he still is like a threat. Woo. Flick. Aru. And again with the rails. Ooh. The largest rocket jump I've ever seen. Click. Oh. He flicks away so insanely hard as well. Hello. There was actually an angle there. Tries to spam one out. But he has to take a time to switch. He's got good timing though. Base. Still in the game. Oh my god, almost the rail after. Full 100 damage, but that LG hurts. He's going to rocket jump back into it, but Base still steals away the mega health. Orb out, does do a little damage, but he just takes a full 100 damage. If Agent got the steal on that mega health, you'd bet your life that he would have won that fight. Yeah, this is double best of 3 though, so if Base wins this, best of 3, it goes to another one. It resets the bracket. Base is not that comfortable at the moment though, because Agent's control is pretty ludicrous. Agent needs to find a way to get to Base. That's one way to do it. Flies high in the sky. And Base tries to get through the teleporter, but it is denied in the end. 2 seconds until heavy. Then you kind of want to make your way towards the mega health. I'm wondering which approach you'll go for. He sees where Base is coming from. It's like, I've picked my answer. Wow, Base is still chasing and gets the rocket. That's just a disgusting amount of damage he's doing with the lightning gun.
Prepare to fight.
What's that? Did he ledge grab? I don't know if he ledge grabbed.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Nothing and everything makes sense.
Base is at 49% LG at the moment, guys. Still a question in chat there. Oh my god. He's at 53% now, which meant that he was probably hitting 60% plus there to lift that average up. Base is eating this goddamn LG for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, his aim is just, his aim is just fun. Now Pelocity is happier that he's seeing this. Aha, Harosh. Base. Davai. And there is my Russian vocabulary totally exhausted. Oh no! Oh, the Tribolt of Dreams. What a bounce. Still going versus the LG. Again, he's out of bounds. Twice in a row. Can we get 3 on the trot? Not this immediate moment. So feels bad for Base. And then Pelocity's a bit more like "Stop, Liato" or something. Sorry, that's a bit rude, but I think it's a. I'm down with the Russian language. Agent, good finish to the round.
Prepare to fight. Round begins.
Very nice rail.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Rockets aren't really hitting. He doesn't have that orb anymore. So definitely was a threat if Agent decided to go... Sorry, if Base decided to go through the teleporter with orb and shotgun. definitely a world where that works. That hurts. Oh my god, 3 rails in a row, are you kidding? Base has just been waiting there. It's like, you're going to come back for these resources because they're too juicy. Another rail. Oh, not another one. Coming over the rockets, Asia's starting to fight back. All of a sudden, he has got the orb to work with, but doesn't even need it. Base lulled into a false sense of security. There's going to be a quick heavy taken for base, and then getting the hell out. Just as you think that agent's starting to look weak, he just has like another layer to him. Oh, that was actually kind of meaty. No, even unless base finishes the job, it doesn't matter how many rails he's hitting. What the hell was that shot? Oh my god. That was an angle right there. An agent was doing everything. You could see by the way he was walking around that he was doing everything he could to avoid that. That was disgusting though. I did not see that at all from base's point of view. But we need to have seen it. He might be streaming at the moment. He ran out of LG just then, so he couldn't continue that good form of lightning gun he's been showing us. I think Agent wants to push forward. It's a really good shout from him to do so. I think he realized that he has no more LG. Very, very nice fight picked by him. I think he knows the angle, Green Jalapeno. I think he's just surprised like most of us that it actually landed. Because that's crazy to be able to connect. Oh my god. That's just the base LG.
Prepare to fight.
There was a pixel, and it looked like the rail went through the wall as well, like the sort of clip thing that it does, that we've seen through, that we've seen so many times in Quake. Oh, gorgeous base. Why is it look? It looks like I'm watching like an action film when I'm at base. It just, his mouse movements make everything look so much more dramatic. That totem will die super fast and feel like a complete waste. This just remarkably strong LG. Hitting a steady 50%. Serious, watch out. Yeah, base is looking for that map win here. Another rocket. Oh, he can't get the mid-air. Rail. Oh, he hits the rail. He still needs to get out a little bit. Just shotgun is going to be enough for Agent. Still 50%, guys. Yeah, guys, if your LG's not there yet, you're not training hard enough. It's going to be Agent having to wave goodbye to 2 big items there, which is always a big shame. Oh, okay. Kind of a little double take. Still lands it. Observe Agent using that ammo box for the rail. Not good enough, serious. I mean, okay, it's good enough. Oh, no, 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 no. There's only one rocket left. There'll be a horrible click there for Agent. If he gets railed, that would be disturbing with just that 90 health cap that you've got there. And there's the rocket crate. That's going to be heavy in a second. Oh, okay, good rail from Agent, actually. And the rail... Oh, sorry, the rocket was superb. The comeback's happening. Base was looking unstoppable at the start of this round. And yeah, Agent's not been put off. This is a really nice play from Agent. I like what I'm seeing. He's not given up. Head down. Work continues. We'll see as the rail slug go off. Ooh. Bounce pad, you know what happened last time. You can't go up there again. Mega's not up for a while this longer on this occasion though. One rocket left shouldn't make a difference. Oh, he was so low then actually. This is really horrible for base. So he knows where he is. The heavy's up the whole time, but because he knows he's over at the algae room, it's like, right, well, I can cover this. Because it's quite horrible to go from heavy, rocket jumping up, to the mega. It's easy to cut off those choke points. And I can get the free heavy afterwards, because he's miles away from anything useful. Full control. 15 seconds now to do what you can in order to acquire this kill. He knows where he is, but it's pushing in. That's the hard bit. Well, the algae should be looking good for the round in a second, but he doesn't want to sacrifice positioning onto the mega. There's algae ammo. And he hears him up there again. Still chasing, but this time he's over on the other side. He's hoping that this stack advantage is going to prove enough. And it indeed is. Agent makes the full comeback in round 4. And we are on a tiebreaker round.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Does actually manage to reserve most of his stack with that. Well, not much damage there really mattered, really, as items are there to be taken. Rocket does get rid of a little bit of stack, though, from base, who's not got as easy access. Oh, we've got a direct rocket from both of them. Agent's wishing there was that available. He had 61 health and 29 armor. The critical point at which you are then railable. Base not actually overcommitting. Smart. Missed the totem, buddy. Oh, that hurts. Oh my god, he gets caught out again. He still goes for the rocket jump. He is Ranger after all. Wow, both of them hit. Base is working with the square root of F all here. And Agent's going to eventually chase him down. Difficult play to make there for base. Close. I think he wants to push in here. Base can't be around here for that long. Agent's going to try to cut him out. It's a beautiful move from him, but it's a good return rocket from base. He sees that he's done the rail and he's like, alright, I want to follow up from this. Hits another shot. Leading forward for again. We can't find the finishing blow. You see perfect rotation as well on the lights. Oof. Pre-fired that just a bit too hard. Heavy's there. Can he land some vertical rockets? He's got the pocket mega actually available for him. If he gets these health bubbles. Well, at least that one. And he's racking up some juicy HP. And just before one of his totems die. Close one to call this. That tri-bolt damage actually might have just brought in position onto here. And he's hit the rail, so now the rest of this position is clean. Again, the piercing sight, rockets coming through means that angle's covered well. So it's important for Agent now to find some damage of some sort. If he can land one rail in the next 10 seconds, or like a good splash rocket, that's decent. But he's not landing a thing. And that's going to put base up to 100-100 in a moment. If he didn't find any damage, base is going to find upper connector light. And now he's happy to challenge. So this becomes tricky. Now Mega all of a sudden is cut off from Agent. Because it's easier for base to impose himself. Control is starting to shift towards the side of base. And it looks like Agent comes over to the Mega, and I think he's realized on top of everything that's happened, it's been a mistime. But either way, it was very nicely done by base. And Heavy's also just been taken by base. And Agent does not know what's happening with life at the moment. But the rockets are good. It's such a difficult choke point to go through. Base should not have been doing that. Oh, the lead up was good. He's actually going to rocket jump up. He's nuts to do that. Oh my god, it's such close angles. He's not safe at all. With 78 points of health and is a stray rail from base is a very likely thing to happen. This is scary now. And Piercing Sight just got used. He should have heard that. Just about jets out there in time. Alright, so if Agent gets the next kill, he wins today's cup. If base gets the kill, we go to a tiebreaker map of what could be one of two sets between them. Fortunately, that totem won't do any extra damage. He's railable at the moment. This is terrifying, actually. Gets himself down to the health bubble in time. He was trying to shoulder peek out beta rail so that he'd have time anyway. But at the end, it kind of worked out. The risk did, at least. Missed rail. Can't really afford to miss these shots. He doesn't want to go for that light because it just puts him in such an awkward position in case base decides to rocket jump up. Or, for instance... Oh, this is harsh. He's going to go back up the bounce, but he doesn't want to be here at all. Base gets the frag. We are moving to map 3. Just that, like, one missed rail, I think was enough for base to think, alright, I'm pushing in now. And then, obviously, the rockets that kind of pushed him forward didn't keep him back. That was also harsh times for Agent. Good map, though. That was a nice map to watch. I enjoyed that one. Cyberfight, bases managers, comments. Not untrue at all. So I believe we're going to Blood Covenant. And we've got Anarchy and Nyx are out, by the way. Yeah, sorry guys, not possible to bet right now. Bet started at the beginning. I mean, it's fair odds, I'd say. If anything, Base has been given quite a lot, considering he has got to win 2 series. I usually just keep Follow Killer on. Green.
Prepare for draft.
I did, man. You like that skill rating right there? You like what you see? Alright, sorry, we're getting to the final in a second. Velocity, what do you think? What do you think of 2.4k? Sorry, me and him have had some back and forth games. And I also didn't pay Wenger to play on my account for me. Even better. Or at least you can't prove that I did. Sorry, I'm watching you, Velocity.
Prepare to fight.
Guys, let's move into game 3 here. Tiebreaker of what is the first series. If Agent wins this map, it's all over. If Base wins it, the comeback is real. That is a interesting start to this map. I like it. I might use it myself. But he's going to miss out on all items. So he gets all 3 weapons, but he doesn't get any major items. I actually don't dislike that trade-off. I think that's kind of neat. He still gets himself to 100-100, but LG rockets rail right off the get-go. That's sick. That's actually really sick. Oh, that really botched the rocket jump, actually. What is Agent hitting? You're not Base. You can't do these things. Oh, the timing. He just looks away on this occasion. That rocket was so nice, actually, from Base. The one that just kept him, like, pummeled back. Really destroyed, like, any kind of movement that Agent wanted to do. And to try and lean in towards, like, a fight where Base had moved towards. Let's move towards Base, sorry. I didn't turn my Follow Killer on then. I think he was trying to do it like millisecond timing rocket jump, but Gondon messed that one up. Little peek and wiggle over works. Looking for a pixel. A pixel is all Base needs. No, Base. Stop messing up these goddamn rocket jumps. Velocity, tell him. Tell him his rocket jumps suck. But his rail's nice. Oh. Had to time that one perfectly just then. Not possible. Not easily, at least. There's going to be a rocket jump back over from Agent. Base expects this. Here's the sound of the rocket hitting the floor, at least. I was like, you're probably diving up to get me. He made coolest lessons. He needs to pay attention in class. He actually went through that with piercing sight was on. That was a brave little challenge. Oh, that was nasty. Caught off completely then. He needs to get the push in. If base survives, he is a god among men. It appears that he might have survived that. And that is why you train your defensive rockets.
1 minute warning.
Doesn't matter how much health you have, 1 or a million. It does so much good for you. Range base, range. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh my god, he's still alive somehow. Stay back, stay back. Duck, duck, duck. I like the presence of mind to still go for some kind of damage. Still inflict pain and have some presence. Oh, Agent actually goes in for that. It doesn't work out. He has to do something though, because there's only 10 seconds remaining in the round. Base is going to take round 1.
Round 1 complete. Prepare to fight.
With 1 million health,
Round begins in
like, in a sample size of 100,
2,
I would win
1. Round
maybe 30 fights against Sirius. You know, if he had, like, a full sack. 175, 175. Ooh. Damage. There's a bit of hidey going up there. Agent, the whole time, oh, you were setting up the god trap. He does manage to get some free damage at the beginning. Orb coming in, rail coming out, and base doesn't get agented. He wants to reset this. It's like, okay, you got no weapons. You have the heavy. I am not letting go of this. Agent was hustling in the semis, I'm sure of it. The ninja is returning. 1. Not 2. That's a good push from Agent. He can keep going actually with this stack advantage. Rendezvous down at the bottom, but Agent, where's your rail at? Where's your rail at, bro? Yeah, what you guys get if base wins this map is more Quake on Z Live. Totem says no. I don't even know how long the tournament's going on for, but I've been shouting in the microphone for 7 hours. I say shouting. It's more like feeble breathing at this stage. Well, the rockets, I like it. 30 to 50 damage at a time, but it's something. This is best of 3, guys, but because we're in a double elimination tournament, base resets the bracket because Agent is sitting in is playing from the winner bracket. So Agent only needs to win this map, and he can win the whole tournament. But base has got us to win a bunch of maps.
Prepare to fight. Round
I appreciate it. How are you doing in your Sunday million, Scrimitsu?
2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
They've got to have started by now. The reset might well be in place, but Agent might still have something to say about this. What's up, Phantom? Surprise! Does need some more weapons quite urgently. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Good luck, Scrim. Base is just constantly checking above. Agent's flicking between those tellies. The mind games. Yeah, I know you're there. This is obvious. Rail allowed. So, minute and 48 seconds on the clock. He just gets the railgun. Base still does not have the rocket launcher. This is, I was again discussing this on, I think just a stream where I was dueling at some point. Oh, he misses the jump. He should still get this. He gets the rocket eventually for free after 2 minutes of play. Agent is really good at making, if he starts on like the rail rocket side, at just making it such a pain in the ass for you to pick up those weapons. So you have to work your way into it. You have to grind into it. My pleasure, Scrim. Hey, as long as the day's good, it's all good. Nice shot. Now Base has got all the weapons and he's got stack to work with. He feels a little bit more inspired to make a play. I'm hoping that a little fake jump would bring Agent out of the woodwork. I like that ult from Agent as well. Matching ability timers. And keeping him away from that piercing sight business. Ooh. Wait, how? All in, no aggression. This looks like it could be a one frag round actually. The Base really wants this. He doesn't want to mess this one up. To get that full reset going in. That's it. He's managed to unload. The first frag is in. And now Agent has got everything to do. Otherwise we are going to be getting that bracket reset. It's got to go to Agent. Pressure's on him. He's going over the LG. He's already used most of his ammunition. Machine gun can actually do quite a lot. He's got a chance to do something again because Base isn't hitting. He's going to make it so that he's not railable for a second. Oh, it's a race. It's a machine gun race. He needs to go back in for it. And the shotgun is what he meets in Banana.
This wasn't how I saw this going.
There's the GGs, guys. Bracket now reset, so I'm not going to touch anything to do with the bet that you guys placed, because the final is not over. We still have work to do. Didn't base win on a reset last week? Yeah, you could. Annex, yeah, annex. So they have to do a little thingy and stuff now. I wonder if they'll just be like, yeah, just, you know, same maps, let's just go, let's do it. Yeah, bracket reset usually does mean that, Manganite. You can't put the speedometer on for spectator, serious. It's not possible. Because I've got it on by default, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so Anarchy and Nyx are out. Bloodrun, Awoken. If they're not going to ban Blood Covenant, it's going to be same. Yep, so it's exactly the same setup as last. I would like to get the speedometer actually a bit in spectator mode. I think it'd be kind of neat. Little feature. I don't know how much of an ask it is to the devs. But I wouldn't want it like in the middle of the screen. It would be cool to have the speedometer like, you know, somewhere hidden or like below the weapon bar or something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. Alright, so the thing is, can Agent do what he did last time? Because this is Agent's playing ground. We had some long conversations about Classic Duel coming up. Classic. It's not like classic, but it's classic in the sense of time limit. Really excited to try it out. Can't wait. We'll definitely be doing some content on this channel. When it is on PTS, we'll be doing some testing. I'll be putting some stuff on YouTube. I'll be playing with hopefully 1 or 2 pros, and yeah, we'll find out what it's all about. So do tune in whenever they announce that it's ready. Then I'm gonna be making myself as ready as I can to make that content. Guys, we continue with the grand final now in the second best of 3. My base now has made it so it's essentially sudden death mode for both of them. Oh, punked. Oh, the rocket jump does work for him. Rail's good. Oh, he can't flick the next one. Rolly, don't you dare say that. I will ban you and watch me. The agent just sneaked through the teleport. You can see that he's sidestepping a little bit just to make sure that his route is there isn't too obvious. $115, Cyronix. It's what you should be playing at. 115 is the way forward. Surprise! It was a fake all along, but now I'm dead. It was a good effort from base, but it was creative. The execution wasn't quite there. Don't play with max FOV. That's what I say. Just don't do it. It's not a good idea. Bazinator, do not copy this. Okay. No copying. Interesting question from c58. Is the battle pass worth it in this game? If you like the rewards that are on offer, I think it's way more worth it than in some other games, just because you actually build up your levels. Oh, the sick bit rail from base. I love that rail every single time. Just because you build up levels really quickly in Quake Champions. So it doesn't take long to hit each reward. Like, I'm almost level 100 already, basically. I'm in 76, 77. And if you buy the battle pass after already getting like level 50, then it'll backtrack all of your rewards. LG from base is not bad at all. Both players are so weak. He spots on the side. I can't believe Agent's still hanging around there. Get out while he wins. He wins the fight. Base gets curious. You won't be able to pick champion when you die in duel. Guys, genuinely don't troll people to say that I think that. This is misrepresentation. I'll get my lawyer. You're going down. Glad to have you, c58. I think Agent might want to play the clock again with 1:15 to go. Let's see, please. Well, with Galena versus Galena as well, it's kind of even more possible. Oh, there's a good rocket jump, actually. Missed shot, though, from base.
1 minute warning.
Base has got to stop giving up that first frag every round, though. It's really, really hurting his chances. Agent will play the clock from second one. Oh, that totem actually hurts a little bit. He needs that health. He hasn't got time to get himself onto the light armor. Just run, 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 run. Base is going to be surely... He chases from down below, but he misses the rail. And our Agent has made some headway. He can get himself to 100, 100. Base hits this shot, though. He's spamming through corners. LG's nice, and there's the rail. Base has done the unthinkable. He's managed to make the comeback frag happen. But it's about getting the next one to pick up a round on the board. Spamming below. The LG's looking good. He should get around here. Base is on the board.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2.
We get to see some base now on Blood Run.
Round 2. Fight.
He hit the orb up to the top and he's like, right, well, we will change places in that case. You seen my LG before? Watch my LG, Agent! He's gonna find him right off the spawn again! It hurts a little bit. Base has gone man mode. And now he's going to play it a little bit careful because he doesn't know where's safe at the moment. So he needs some kind of sound cue. That'll do. A visual cue also helps. That's alright. I'm going to relinquish full control. Just so I can get to 100, 100. And at some point, got to get some LG ammo. Being chased down a little bit. He might even rocket jump. Or orb. Spotted. These are really good defensive rockets. He misses one of them. And Agent still manages to hunt him down. You can see that Agent's defensive game, in my opinion, is just better than Base's on this map. So Base has got to have like a different approach to this. LG just charging through nails. He might even continue this comeback. Rails are good. Keeping that crosshair steady. Base of such a good start. It's all falling apart for him in round 2. But there's still possibilities to make it back. I think he doesn't have his precious visor. Oh, he does get the follow-up rail. And another Agent with a full comeback here in round 2. Really, really nicely done. I think it shows that it's not easy to play defensively. It's possible to have an immense defensive game on Blood Run, but it's important to realize, you know, the complexities involved in it, and that actually what Agent does is difficult and should be respected still, in my opinion. Just getting these rockets to bounce everywhere. 1 health left. Base is like, come on, he's taking these massive explosions. He's right behind. Base! No, no, no. This has to all back. It's 10 HP. You're vulnerable to so much. Flicker of LG. Tri-bolt up there. Rocket. He's like, man, get me the hell out of here. But he's got the first kill. And now, I mean, I'm not going to narrate every single moment of it, but it's... Let's try to appreciate. Although I can see there's some contrary thoughts in chat, which is fine. Try and appreciate actually what he does and how does he do it differently to what Base does when he's playing defensively. I wonder if I could point them out, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, I'm an analytical genius, but the subtleties are, well, that exactly, subtle. It looks like he got stuck a bit. Rocket. Well, we can't appreciate anymore because Base actually got him and Agent sucked on that kid. The one time I'm trying to hype up your defensive plays on this map, Agent, and you suck at it. Come on. Do it better. Be better. It's my life motto. Oh, some nice rockets. Back up. Not like that. Not like this. Base has been given a gift. Oh, that looked like it was close to him. I think it might have hit the wall a second. Ooh. Almost a follow-up. That rocket almost actually gave him the angle that he was looking for. Dude, come on, standard tri-bolt angle 101. Do not stand there. Tri-bolt causes harm. I think Agent just tried to do a tri-bolt jump and missed it. Oh, he was just off on the timing. I want that light. I've run out of rockets. It's all going wrong. Uh-oh. Still alive. Oh, I'm so good at play-by-play. Just sitting and chilling. Did he hit that rail? No, I don't think he did. Oh, Agent slaps him up with that one. Now, base. He can try this defensive play a bit longer. It's not going to work now. 6 health left. He needs perfect defensive rockets. Piercing sight is definitely helping. 225s aren't up. He's got 11 HP to protect himself for 60 seconds. There's Mega. Oh my god, I can breathe. Get out there! He can't get out. His movement got botched somehow and he couldn't make his way through the teleporter. So Agent can still go for the win on this round. So it's always good to train your movement as well. If people make any kind of movement error at all, it gets punished, and it should get punished. Practicing strafe is something important to go through if you are someone who has any competitive aspirations within Quake. Nice damage. Getting rid of that totem. Oh my god, Base's LG actually almost won him over in that fight. His LG is like 10-20% better. But it is Agent who wins the round.
Round begins in.
I mean, if you want to go really try hard about it, c58, then you can like load up, you know, Quake 3D frag. But honestly, yeah, running around custom games, load up Blood Covenant in an empty server, no bots or anything like that. And yeah, practice, practice, practice. You can use some techniques from movement videos. I actually have some movement guides from Quake Live, but they are directly transferable to Quake Champions. So if you watch that and then just mimic what I'm doing on like the bridge, rockets, and power-up room, Blood Covenant, then you will start to get the gist of it. Nice damage from both players there. Slightly nicer from Base, given he is less stack-starved. There is some movement. There is a learning guide in Quake Champions. So at the top left, there should be like a book or like papers or something like that. That serves as a guide. Oh my god, he was waiting for the tick to get to 95. Denied. Yeah, there's a little learning thing, and it does talk about movement in there. And I think they're going to continue expanding on it. It's just a guide. It's not like just for learning movement. It's just like a series of guides that they have. And they talk about movement in there. That is nice damage. Super nice. Oh, there was another rail angle there. Basically, you didn't go for it. I am the upset. Wow, actually. No, Agent falls! Oh, that was almost sick. I'll go with semi. Sick. Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. Base bringing this map back, though. I'll be careful with which videos you look at, though. I'll the one I did for Quake Live, I know was really sick because I made it. But there are some people and videos that are just really long explanations that actually, like, you don't need to know the reasons for why for some of it. You just want to learn how to do it. That was a crisp end from Base.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Gotta find another way home.
I think a good strafe video shouldn't take longer than like 5 minutes to just explain it. I think my videos are longer than that, but there's mostly just like examples at the end. That LG, he does jump a little bit. Lost some health from that. But otherwise his LG was super good. Position, no, denied. But, you know, blessing in disguise. Tri-bolt jump. Let's watch the expert tri-bolt jump. That's better. Take 2 is definitely better. Then you'll appreciate the grind it takes to get good at movement. It doesn't take too long to learn strafing at a fundamental level. It'll take a while longer if you really want to get boss at it, but yeah. Oh, nice damage from Agent. You can still manage to land that one. Do I get it? Do I get the... I can have... Is it mine? Ah! You do get the mega, but you will take a buttload of damage. And also, no, maybe not just for you, c58, but for others. Remember that certain champions have different movement physics compared to others. So also note that Sorlag and Anarchy are going to strafe very differently to others. And then you have some other factors with Clutch and Slash. This fight, though, oh my god, it's just suddenly exploded here. Base does manage to get the rail off right at the end. Base looking for a map 1 win to take it away from Agent. Sketchy there when you're railable. We could sense him around the corner. Going for those spam shots, always advised. And the LG Agent runs into it. Can't get the real follow-up though. I think Agent got healed like halfway going up or something. That looked mad. Sorry to hear, Scrim, man. Unlucky. That's got to be the frag. There we are. Agent's got a minute and a half with Visor. This is possible, but it's a tall order. We've seen some good comebacks, actually, from Agent on this map. He's showed base, generally, that he's been better with the defensive plays, but... this is the last, pretty much 60 seconds of the game. That was aggressive. Holy crap. Agent, is he actually going to do it? Base did not respect the fact that Agent would try something like this. Now it's Visor versus Visor. Piercing sight management going to come into effect. Agent really would like to get him to full control. There's going to be one clean rotation, basically. This last one now, before sudden death occurs. Oh, sorry. There's going to be one more mega, but heavy will only spawn the once. My bad. Found him. LG's not... oh, LG's... okay, the rail hits, but there's heavy, which base is going to steal away. Now the light comes in. So now Agent's got to get more damage output than base. He's trying to cut him off. So watching Agent actually play aggressively here is fun, but time is ticking. One rail. Got to chase through. He hits another, but there's 5 seconds left. Dude, you've got no time. There's no time. GG. Base wins map 1. He had to keep pushing through. I think he thought maybe there was another 10 seconds, but wrong. We're going to Awoken now, I think. So base wins Blood Run. I feel like base is going to get the 2-0 here in this last series of the day. It's so much fun actually watching Agent when he does go on the chases. He's quite creative with it, and his movement is actually really sick. But when you watch him play defensively, he just doesn't really move a lot, so you don't get to see the same level of excitement. But you do what you do to get the win, whether you're in front or behind. Base is winning Manganite. Base is currently in the lead. He won the first series, and he's a map up right now in the last series of the day. Well, we are going to be moving into Awoken in a second. Guys, I haven't been plugging myself. What do they say? Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever it is. If you guys have been enjoying the show, do hit the follow button. It's free. Yeah, there's generally a lot of quick action that happens here. I do stream some other stuff from time to time. I've been streaming some Doom recently, some Auto Chess, some Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know what else I've been streaming. And I probably will keep streaming a plethora of different things. And I'm always like, I always love talking about esports. I always love talking about gaming in general. And Quake is a specialist topic, that's for sure.
Prepare to fight.
And you can find some ranked duels. I play ranked duels here in Elite on stream for your viewing pleasure. Either way, guys, let's move into what could be the last map of the grand final between Agent and Base here on the 125 FPS Cup. Many thanks again to the 125 FPS for keep putting this stuff on. And Base goes 67% LG on this occasion. You cannot dodge against me, Agent. I think, by the way, the is he gonna do it again? Die, Agent. I think the LG changes in PTS for Quake Champions at the moment are going to maybe make it easier for people to move around a little bit and dodge a little easier. So it should be less likely that we'll see like 60% LGs. Not that it matters, because you still have to have sick LG anyway to execute like that. Oh, change place! Oh my god, if he got away with that, that would be magic. Oh, almost going back to hit. We're going to get pushed through. Oh my god, with 1 HP. I don't think that's the first time he's done that tonight. He's going to meet a friend. Shotguns hurts. So much damage on the exit. He gets the shot. Agent. That was Agent, right? It was Agent. I couldn't believe it. That ended as fast as it started.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Fight.
Gotta find another way.
Oh wait, who got? I think Agent is the one who got the mega health in the end, but Shotgun does not reign supreme here. Agent decided he wants to speed things up a little bit. Oh, he misses the first rocket, and Base is going to burst his face. That was insanely close there. There's no health bubbles up here. The Shotgun. Base shouldn't have been there for so long. I don't know what he was expecting to happen on that amount of HP. Right off the spawn, he's been found again. Can he make it away, though? Bounce, no midair. There's a totem around the corner. Oh, that was a slick... That was a slick rocket. How long was that round? That round was less than a minute, wasn't it?
Prepare to fight.
Base is imploding here.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Do it again, Agent. Not like that. But it's fine. He's getting weapons. He didn't get the rail. Base knows. Right. We haven't had a frag yet. Shit game. No, I'm joking. Lovely shot base. Ah, I see you have utilized your ball. Doesn't go through on it though. Has done some good damage. He's going to have to stack up a little bit himself. I think Base even rocket jumped through the doorway. Oh no, oh the bounce pad, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Doesn't seem to matter though if Base gets the first kill, because Agent's been just going ham sandwiches at some point. Oh my god. Those rockets just winded him. Whoa there. Alright. Agent returns fire. Agent, you're a brave man going into an LG fight with this being. Oh, he hits the double rocket at the end, though. Otherwise, I definitely would have backed my house in the fact Base could win that fight. It's gone back to maximum speed. Agent's got a good rotation at the moment. A little bit of LG ammo. That should net him at least 20 damage. It'll net him a kill, and it will net him 3-0 victory. Awoken started, and then it stopped. It was done. It was over. I kind of wanted to see a bit more of it, if I'm honest. I was enjoying it. Can you do that again, guys? Now this, I said these could be the last maps of the day. This next one will be the last map of the day, okay? So prepare yourself emotionally, physically, everythingly. And we will declare the victor of these bets afterwards. Just got a call from Base. It was his. No, we're not getting any claims on that, Velocity. That's not how it works here.
Prepare for draft.
I think we're going to be having the same as usual. We are the regular customers to this, and we know what to expect between these two, especially when Anakin and Nyx are banned. We will get the Visor Ranger Galena. Yeah, it's still 1-0 to Agent. To Base. Wait, I don't know where we are. It's been a long day, Mooney. But we're still standing right now. We're still standing for the last match. The last map, even. Good lucks and have funs.
Round 1. Fight.
Base, you missed the light. You got that light. Doing my best, Acheron. Go through a teleporter. And again for fun. Alright, fine. That was a rail. You know that shot would have hit. It did for Agent, but, you know, that's besides the point. One. 2 in the face for him. Oh, Agent's bringing out the big boy LG. Rail. Yeah, Agent's gonna land it. Oh, he's finding right off the spawn. Orb's been used. He can go back again. Base knows that he's gone for the rocket jump, though. But, oh, it's good movement. And the rail to follow up. Perfect from Agent. There's many Harosh this day, as he's going to get the rocket to rail up at the top. Base does not even have a chance.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
I don't know what happened to Agent, but he is just tearing shit apart. Found again. There is a nail gun though, which finally connects. You can see as soon as it does, it's devastating. But Base was almost a goner then. Well, I'm getting some FPS. I think my computer's giving up on me at the moment. Oh my god, the rails though from Base. Beautiful stuff. The final's not over just yet. There's still some action left for Base. Fire quick rail through the pillar. Rockets, half good, but he gets the mid-air. That's the best one. The little pop.
Prepare to fight.
Okay, so it wasn't just Agent running away with things.
3, 2.
Although it very much looked like that on Awoken.
Round 3. Fight.
And Base is like, you know what? I'm not even going to face him. Oh, again, movement. Come on, Base. Keeping it super silent at the moment. Getting sort of climactic point of the tournament. We've got a little bit more neutral on each other. That quick play could only go on so long. I think as we approach, well, this and the following rounds, they're probably going to take a lot more care over how they manage themselves now. Otherwise, it's like a game of chicken, really, with the aggression. Say Agent's rockets are up there, Base's LG is up there. Base has managed to finally get his hands on a lightning gun. Going over to that bounce pad, Base realizes, you know what, I can probably get myself onto heavy. He was going to get the 25 health bubble, then realized, okay, he's up the bounce pad. Let's see if we can maximize on this and get some damage and get that follow through to Mega faster than him. If he gets to 25, it interrupts his acceleration too much. Little snapshot at the top. Has got the piercing sight to help out. This will be good defensively. Tribal hurting a lot, and he's not landing the piercing sight. Oh, jeez, God. The piercing shite. That's just my regular accent. I don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm going delusional now, guys. That was really good machine gun damage. Oh, that was a nice little rocket jump, actually. Keeps over flicking. Hit that goddamn rail. Oh my god, base has missed like 16 rails in a row. Okay, it's not 16, but it feels like many. Okay, that rocket makes up for some of them. So many rails missed. It's on 7 for 24. And Agent's the one who's hitting rails. You're not even shooting at anything there, base. Come on, get it out your system. Get the bad rails out your system. Flush it all away. Flush your problems away. He hit the rail! He's got one rail left. No, he doesn't. He's got none rails left. And he just took a bucket load of nail gun damage. It is bad for the heart. Oh, he gets pushed onto the bloody bounce pad, and Agent gets the double rail. Just sends him into space. About 30 seconds to go. One rail. Oh, almost. Number 2. Rendezvous down below. There's the orb, sorry. But Agent has battled his way through a base suicide because he knows he's got no time for it, and that is going to be 2-1.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Agent is on match point. You can close it down now, Agent. You can close it all down. You can lock the door behind you. And it can be over for your Sunday evening. Base hits the rail. Which is always notable at this stage of the game. Oh my god, he's going to hit 2 directs. And Agent's not going to know what to do with himself. I think he just spotted him then. Oh, if base starts hitting rails again, this is going to be hard work for Agent. Oh, there's another rail in a row. Oh, he hits again! He gets to the top. Rocket jump. Rail. Oh, the machine gun. What a switch, actually. That was super sick. But I wanted it to be a rail because it would have looked even better. Rendezvous at the top. Oh, the timing of that. I'm almost surprised he's not using Doom, because he was using Doom versus Stone. When he goes versus Agent, he's like, right, we get the serious champions out now. Oh my god, he actually goes up. I think base is assuming that would never be the case. Oh, the no dodge. The hug the wall dodge. Hug wall, close your eyes. And grab on for anything for dear life. Oh, missed shot from Agent. Base can think about finishing. If he can get an entry rail in now, this is GG this round. Oh my god, Agent. Totem down. Piercing sight. Oh, Agent! He just spams it out. I guess the damage he needs from that distance. It is not over yet. Comeback? Is it real? Is the comeback real? Base is just running for dear life right now. He's over at heavy. But mate, you're in trouble over here. What are you going to do off the spawn? Spawn frag, spawn frag, spawn frag. Over at pillars. Oh, there's one rail. Base did take the light armor. Agent botches his jump a little bit. Oh, he hits another rail. Rendezvous down at the light. Not going to be the case just yet. There is a heavy up. Base, he's actually going to go for it. Run away. But the rail hits again. Agent wins the goddamn 125 FPS Cup. 3-1 here on Blood Covenant. It took a series, though. It took Agent being sent to the lower bracket and meeting Base on level terms for him to be able to pull it out. But Agent loses Blood Run, and he just rinses Base on Awoken, and pretty damn close to that on Blood Covenant as well. Very, very well played, Agent. Very well played Base as well. I mean, he didn't look so great, like, at the beginning. When we were watching him versus Stone and things like that. He looked a bit shaky, but then we had a really sick series, actually, between him and Agent. So very, very good. Right. We can finalize the scores, guys. It was indeed Agent that is your winner. Points now awarded. I don't even know what the prize is for first place. It's bragging rights and like enough money to get you probably a decently sized burgers. I have no idea. But that is it. That is it for the day. We are now at 7 hours, 56 minutes, and 40 seconds of stream time. We've had a bit of dual grinding. I got myself to over 2.4k skill rating. That to me is almost as exciting as the final, but only because it's my skill rating. We've had a lot of fun things to discuss today regarding the time limit duel that's been announced to be on PTS next week. So look forward to that. I will be putting on some content. I'm going to try and find out like actually what day is it going to arrive on. Hope as soon as there's any news, you'll find out. You should think about joining the Discord as well. Discord.gg/zlive, as I put in lots of information of stuff that's going on the channel. We're generally talking about Quake and games like Apex and Siege and anything like that. Now Auto Chess. So yeah, I recommend you go there for any information of stuff that's happening on this channel, or if you just want to get some general information anyway. Otherwise, yeah, thank you so much everyone watching. Cheers for the 125 FPS guys for putting this on again. Congratulations to Agent, and well done to all the players participating. I think, though, whoa, that started a bit prompter than I expected. Yeah. I don't know when I'm next streaming. I've been streaming quite a bit lately, so maybe something on tomorrow. We'll see how things go and what kind of schedule we're going to return to. Otherwise, I'll go and smash some shuttlecocks somewhere in a badminton court. I don't know. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you soon.